888-227-2546. Brandon, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic. And let me tell you, you got an 88 Chevrolet Astro van, and you're going to ask me about a fuel injector problem. In 1988, when it was engineered, designed, put together, and put on the street, it came from the factory with problems. But I'll turn the mic to you now. How can I help you?
Okay, thanks for taking my call, Bobby. The problem is it's blowing the INJ injector fuse all the time.
Wow.
Just as soon as you turn the key. Now, I took the air filter off, and I do see where the spacer, or whatever you want to call it, where the air filter housing sits on the throttle body,
right,
was crimping the wires. So I moved the wires back in and put the thing all back together, and it ran for a while, but then the check engine light's on, and it's wanting to die, and it's making a noise. So I parked it, had the key in the on position, engine not running,
right,
and the injectors are making noise just with the van just sitting there not doing anything.
Well, it's doing that. That could be, it may not be the injectors, it may be the stepper motor if that vehicle's equipped with one. Does it have a stepper motor?
The what motor?
Hey, if you're going to talk technical, you gotta get with the program. That car, that era of automobile, had a mechanical device that would open and close the throttle to increase or decrease the speed of the engine.
Okay.
And it's called a stepper motor. And so that stepper motor, when you turn the key on, is going to tick, 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 tick. It's going to bring the throttle up, and then it may or may not. And it's been a long time since I've worked on one, obviously, for the years that's been around. So I don't know that that's connected with a check engine light, and I don't know that that's not correct. It may well do that because early on, before injectors, all of the carburetors that had little solenoids inside the carburetor, you could take a perfectly brand new automobile and turn the key on, and if you listened, you could hear the piston, the fuel metering rod going ticky, 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 ticky inside the carburetor. So you may be worried about a noise that is okay. However, you do have a check engine light on. The challenge with that is got that early model OBD1 diagnostic port and the computer, and while that computer was smarter than a computer in Apollo 13 it took us to the moon and home safely, it still is not very smart as compared to the OBD2. So here's what I would suggest for you. You have to find a shop. You got a pen? Write this down. Alldata.com. That's the biggest bang I can give you for your call. Alldata.com. ALLDATA.com. That's where, and we subscribe to AllData and have since Rod Giorgio founded that company years ago. And that's where we get 100,000 technical service bulletins per month of pages. So I would say to you, in your 88 model Astro van, I wouldn't touch it without having read what the factory's put out since 1988 on that car. Another call, Kathy.